Good morning. Welcome back to our science class. This week we are discussing chapter 5, lesson 4. What can we learn from fossils? So, go through textbook page number 224 to 227. So, and what are our learning objectives? First of all, to know characteristics of fossils, to know how fossils are used to learn about the past. So, what is actually fossils? Look at this picture. What can you see in this picture? These are fossils. Means fossils are remains or mark of plants and animals that lived a very long time ago. They are usually found in rock and stone. Fossils are important. Why? Because they tell us a story about things that lived on earth before us. Because fossils tells us about the past. So fossils are very important. So how are fossils made? You know that fossils are made from the hard part of plants and animals. What are the hard parts mean? Such as if it is a tree, example bark, seed coat or seed case. When it's come to animals, bones and teeth, these are the hard parts. So these parts do not easily rot away after plants and animals die. You know that the softened part will rot away first, but this part remains stay. So this way fossils take millions of years to. For example, a starfish, how it become a fossil. So a starfish dies, the soft part of its body rot away very quickly. We know that the harder parts slowly get covered by mud. After millions of years, the starfish is deep in the ground. You know that the mud covered slowly over it. So the mud around it is crushed by the land on the top and turned to stone. So are the remains of the starfish. Millions of years later, the stone gets worn away and the fossils can be seen. So this way actually fossils are formed. So another way we can explain, you can look at this picture. The animals dies and body sink into the bottom of water. The remains of the body start to get covered with mud. Over time, layers of sediments cover the bones and the sediments encasing the bones harden into rock. As the bones slowly decay, minerals fill down into this space and replace the chemical in the bone. Layers of rock get worn away by wind and rain or by erosion. We can see the fossils. So this way fossils are formed. So you know that what is fossil, how fossils are formed. Then fossils are used, scientists used to study about past. For example, from the plant fossils, scientists have learned that many of the first plants were today's is fern. Can you see the a fern fossil here? So from this picture you can see a fossil. Scientists also use fossils to learn how animals of the past lived. So, in summary, we can say that fossils are remains or trace of plants and animals that lived long ago. Fossils give scientists clue about past. I think you enjoy this lesson. Hope see you next time. Thank you all.